the void. This is Journey Through Miro. I'm here with my boys. Say hello, boys.
Hi, boys.
Oh.
Yuri dizzy.
Zip Up No Tail, played by Steven Stoll. He also does D&D stuff and stuff. Yeah! My nose feels weird.
You haven't had that mask on in a while. I am the Black Doctor, also known as Balgroth the Dark, Paladin of Vengeance. And you can find me on TikTok at TikTok the Black Doctor 21, also on Instagram, YouTube, and my Patreon, pretty much under the same name.
I am Dale Waters, and I play the role of Isaiah Yeager, wizard extraordinaire,
Cringe.
leader of the party.
And we are technically missing a player because he has decided that this is not worth his time, or he's having issues. Either way, we're going to continue on. Yes. It has been a while since our last episode, and normal person would just go back and rewatch the episode before this. However, I am just going to give an entire recap of what has happened up to this point in as less words as I can. So, there are 4 people that are moving around because they're hired to kill another person, and they have killed several other people in the making of that. They have died several times in the making of that. And they also burnt down a building. And now they are on the way to possibly commit regicide. Depends on how things go. Yeah. So, in order to... I do want to give some inspiration. So, if you guys can give me one of your favorite things about my campaign, I'll give you an inspiration point. Steven.
So, who wants to go first?
You can go down.
Oh, my nose. I like the storytelling. The writing and the execution is very magnifique.
Let's see. If there's really one thing that I could bring out that really is a highlight of this campaign, I think it would be Stolas. I mean, Stolas is still technically my child, and he is just an absolute character. Like seeing his character growth from being like a silent little kid off in the corner. And then coming into his own, or at least beginning to come into his own, I think it's really, really great storytelling. And plus, he just drives the story forward for us. I mean, the reason why we're here is because of him.
I would echo that and say that I definitely appreciate how living world it is. You know, the people seem like they are real people that do real things as opposed to sit there waiting to give quests. And also, I think that the balance between productivity and allowing shenanigans is just about perfect. So,
Awesome.
So 25% productivity, 75% shenanigans.
Yes, the perfect amount. And you
a
can
little
all
bit
get,
of secret chemical X.
and you can all get inspiration for that.
You doing drugs over there? What?
Chemical X is a reference to Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
Ah.
Have a childhood, man.
Yeah.
No.
Have a childhood.
Let me be a Gary Sue. Let me have none of the reason and all of the impact.
Okay, so zooming in on what's actually happening in the story currently. Oh, you guys aren't even looking at the right map. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize.
Like Shaggy in this shirt.
You all have just made a deal with a dragonborn named Flori, who helped Kano break out of jail, and you are currently helping him find the queen so he can finish his mission of reclaiming lost artifacts. in the first bout of business, Flori is kind of like leading you guys through this like hall. A lot of it's empty because all the guards are off, like helping their queen wherever she may be. And then he suddenly stops and kind of just like turns to Kano and says something along the lines of, listen, we're buddies, but you don't need to get arrested again. So, and then he punches Kano in the face and Kano gets knocked out. Moving on.
So we're definitely going to skip the part where I almost take his head off for that.
I mean, you can react to it.
So he feels like two piercing eyes at the back of his neck, and he immediately hears the unsheathing of my blade of vengeance.
Hey man, listen. That was for his own good, okay? I mean, the queen is already going to have a field day with me. He was probably going to get killed on sight, you know? This is a favor for him, I promise.
Yes.
We can leave his body, like, right here. Nothing's going to
His
happen to
spell
it.
was probably going to wear off relatively soon, and he would be quite visible. Probably best not to be next to him when that happens.
Yeah, the spell. I don't know what that is, but the spell, man. We can just leave his body here by the maze. Bless you, small kobold. We can leave his body here by the maze, and nothing would happen to it. So, let's.
Did you bless the
go.
kobold for me sneezing? What?
Yes, I did.
Sure, it's canon. Fire came out of my nostrils as I sneezed.
I turn to the wizard and make sure that he's closely hidden, and then I turn back to him. You try that again without speaking to us, and your head will roll.
Does anyone have oh, never mind.
What is it, small kobold?
He pulls out this little ramshackle binder he's been slowly putting together of magic that's all written in thieves' cant. I need charcoal, cinnamon, some herbs, and a brass brazier.
I have charcoal.
Oh, you're trying to summon something. Yip yap.
Something?
Well, a
What do you
familiar of
think
some
I'd be
sort.
trying to summon? Hmm?
Something most unfamiliar to me.
Should be very familiar to you as long as I've had him. Yip Yap starts marching off in the direction they were going.
I have charcoal. Alright, anyway.
Do you want this or not?
yes.
Yip yap.
Here you
I
go.
was going to give you things.
Well, you didn't have to be a jerk about it.
It was witty. You know it was witty because I had to tell you it was.
I lost my pet 5 minutes ago.
You have a pet?
His familiar.
A little pseudo dragon.
Oh.
It was like my big dragon. Whoop. Ow. Did that hurt? You're, no wings.
Oh. We can talk about that later. What's this? You had a pseudo dragon?
Yeah, little guy. Didn't get a chance to name him yet.
Warning.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Warning, sadness.
A child has been kidnapped in a hurricane.
This
Please
has been
do
your
not.
trigger. This has been your trigger warning.
Possibly.
A man has fallen in Lego City.
Alright,
Hey.
But everything is not awesome now.
so yeah,
Nothing is also.
I have charcoal for you. You can have that to summon your little pseudo dragon. That's all I have. I don't carry food or whatever the last thing was.
Herbs? Herberts.
That bronze thing.
Derbies.
What's the bronze thing?
I don't know.
Brazier, I believe.
A brazier.
Oh, what? I don't know what that is. I don't.
An over-the-shoulder fire holder.
I don't. Anyway, so
A backpack?
dungeon. That's where you think the queen is?
Dungeon dragon.
Yes.
Sure. Also, the kids are following you. They're just quiet because they don't like Flori.
Oh, don't worry. I don't like him either.
All right. Well,
I take the charcoal and I draw a mustache on Kano
beautiful.
and a monocle.
I need to write that down so I remember. Okay, so Flori starts walking because he knows where the dungeon is. He was trapped down there for a good while. As he starts walking, he kind of looks down to Yip Yap again, and he says, so you saw the scars on my back. Is that what that question was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have wings, right, after I was reborn, but I died again, and I had to give a physical aspect of myself up to be reborn again.
I used to have a dragon, and then some adventurers came and killed my family. Let's
Oh,
cut off
man.
my tail.
Oh man.
And don't tell anyone, but also like cut. I've got some scarring myself.
Secret is safe with me. I
Right.
do not talk about. What were we talking about?
Nothing. Let's go! He runs
another
off down the
drink.
hall before he turns around, realizing he has no clue where he's going.
Drink. So, the dungeon is. Why would she be in the dungeon? What's down there? Maybe that's where the artifacts are.
He pulls out a flask.
I would think in a time of emergency, the queen would go to her, like, she has a panic room of sorts.
Stolas, do you know where this panic room is?
Stolas kind of looks up and he slowly nods, but also just kind of doesn't really look at Flori.
What if the panic room's a dungeon?
I stand between him and Florine.
Could you or I show us the way?
Right.
Well, it is in Mother's room, but if she's there with those things, I don't want to be there either.
Well, could you at least show us where it is and you could stay outside?
We'll make sure you're safe.
It's this way. And he and Aya start flying off down the hall. And they turn into this kind of grander hall that has, I think I made a map for this. Kind of a lackluster map. But, yeah. So they kind of turn into this hall.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Which has very, very large kind of marble columns and flooring, along with... I have a Stolas token, and that is all I have. And these kind of like granite things are walls. On the walls are a bunch of oil paintings and such, like, kind of intricate things on display that have either been made by the royalty or by people who work for the royalty, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I forgot. We're still in our costumes.
Yeah.
Costume.
Fine clothes.
Isaiah, can you place your token down?
Yes, I can. Yeah,
Okay.
This has form. I pull out a few throwing daggers from my cummerbund and function. I'm gonna put them back.
I also have a token for Flori. Forgot about that.
It's basically to where my cummerbund looks like it has like a under skeletal ribbing, but it's actually just the sheaths for my throwing blades.
Sweet.
As you guys are walking through this very kind of stretched out hallway, Flori is looking at all the artifacts pinned up to the wall and such. It's a lot of, you can tell that these things are from different areas. Like, aside from the paintings, there's like jewelry and types of masks and even taxidermy hung up on these walls that you all would be able to tell is from a variety of different places. And he's looking at the jewelry with a very disdain look on his face.
Do I see any treasures from my former home?
You see things that resemble a symbol that was kind of all over your tribe, like on clothes and stuff.
I put my hand on it.
Do I see anything from Malagrath?
You see like a totem thing that's like in a case along the wall, and it's a totem of the Tellurian, one of its forms. It has like a little plaque. It's made out of like this very, very pale kind of wood, and it has emerald eyes.
Calico. I understand not everyone appreciates fine art as I do.
I go and kneel before the idol and kiss it.
Flori just kind of like looks at you for a second.
Somewhere in the multiverse, Athanasius and a sheriff just had shivers run down their spine.
Mm-hmm. I feel a disturbance in the force.
Flori just kind of like looks at it, and he's like, that thing. Oh yeah, that's cool. Do you worship that thing?
I don't worship the image. I worship the being represented in the image.
Well, I know that. I don't worship this necklace, but I worship the meaning behind it, you know?
He rolls his eyes. Then yes.
Home.
Yeah.
Home.
Home?
I'm pawing at the symbol.
Oh, that's a rare.
What is the exact emblem on that I'm pawing at?
It is kind of like a broken chest plate. Not something that your tribe would be able to make. It's very well crafted, but the symbol is the same.
How big is it?
About the size. Flori would be able to wear it. You wouldn't, unfortunately.
Do I see any? Quick question: do I see anything from? Let me check just to make sure. Do I see anything from Karkaven or from the Kingdom of Merle?
There are some like pearlescent bunches of coral that you would know come from like the tridents that live alongside Miro.
Coral.
But nothing explicit.
He huffs and walks away.
Yip
I
Yap
will
is just
tip my
stuck
hat to
pawing.
the Tellurian and continue on.
Yip Yap is just stuck pawing at the symbol.
Also, I believe I had my crow following one of the assassins outside. Is he aware of anything at this point, or did he come back with us? I forget.
I think he came back because he was helping y'all in the maze.
Yeah, he was helping you in the maze, and he was, trying to keep you alive while this guy was trying to kill you.
It was amazing.
Right. So Flori kind of like guides Yip Yap away from it, and he's like, "It's fine. It's fine."
Oh.
If your tribe worshipped that specific symbol, I have something. It's in my rucksack back where I'm hiding out. I can give it to you after all this is over if you want it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Following the boy now, and he just kind of walks behind Stolas.
Boy.
So Stolas is kind of like leading the way. And as he is leading the way, I don't have an actual picture for this guy. I forgot about that. Another Rye kind of steps out from one of the pillars, and he kind of looks at the four of you, counting Flori, with a bit of disdain as he kind of like tries to move the prince behind him.
Is
And
Aya
he's
still
like,
with us?
Is
What?
his sister still with us?
He's trying to get the sister to come closer, but she's not budging.
Why are you halting us?
Yeah, right.
Because you shouldn't be here.
The only reason we're here is to help your queen, and because the prince led us here. So it would be in your best interest to let us through.
You ever wonder why we're here? Why we're here?
I don't believe orcs. They tend to manipulate the truth, or they just can't speak it. As far as I'm concerned, you are the reason why this is happening, especially that thing. And he points to Flori.
Hey, Balgroth has never met. Okay, I don't know whatever that word is, but
And I step forward. Number one, I'm a half orc. Number two, we are the only reason that your prince and princess is still alive. And number three, you better leave if you want to keep your life as well.
Excuse me. I am the royal
Guards.
guard.
oh,
Here,
jeez.
I am the
And
captain
you seem to
of the
be doing
guard.
a banged up job protecting your queen.
I'm keeping
All
other
right.
things.
Well, that was a rough introduction right there. Sir, we are trying to help. We were able to save young Stolas and young Aya from the assassins in the garden. We are trying to get them to their mother and make sure she is all right. We would love if you would join us and help us in this endeavor. We are not at odds with you.
Humans are thieves. So I don't really want to let a human into the Queen's bedchambers at this time.
Can I try to
What
sneak
race-
by?
What race are the assassins that are in the Queen's bedchambers at this time?
Can I try to sneak by?
Yeah, sure. Roll
Kidding.
stealth, man.
I want to get him.
Oop. He, at first, it seems like you're able to kind of get around him and try to get behind a pillar, but then he shoots out. His wings kind of fly out, and one of them goes towards you. That doesn't hit, but the message is made clear that he noticed you.
Notice me?
I don't appreciate outsiders trying to assist in something that we have under control.
Under control? Really?
My guards are in there with the queen, trapping those creatures back where they belong.
I'm
Is
surprised
this
you
guy,
haven't
is
gotten
this
it
guy
done
to be
by
Wait.
now.
telling the truth or stop?
We fought in Oni before. We can do it again.
It's what? It's not what? Do you know what's happening, tiny annoying thing?
Hey, I have a
Can I
name.
kill him?
Yeah,
Annoying.
I'm a kobold.
Do I think the idea about looking at this guy that he is really just annoyed and telling the truth, or that he is trying to stall for time or something?
Roll insight.
I also insight check the rye.
Oof.
Yeah, go ahead. All of you can if you want.
Ah, interesting.
Okay, so Isaiah, you just see he just looks annoyed to you. But Balgaroth and Yip Yap, surprisingly, you guys are able to tell that he's not only just annoyed, he's very, very frustrated about something that is outside of this current conversation. And he keeps looking over his shoulder every once in a while towards the big doors that lead to the Queen's bedchamber.
Why the nervousness?
What is behind the big doors? What is it that you don't want us to know?
It's not a matter of not knowing. It's a matter of I don't want your help because my guardsmen have it under control.
If your guardsmen have it under control, why are you so scared of us helping?
I'm not scared of you helping. I just don't appreciate outsiders trying to butt in with their annoying opinions about how I should run my guards.
Does it seem like he's telling the truth?
Rowan's it.
I'm gonna RND our way through this eventually, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to send the crow forward, just have it start flying towards the big door.
I mean, the crow can fly towards the door. The crow can't open the door.
I know, I want to fly towards the door and just love it.
He's not bothered about the crow because it can't open the door.
But with that insight.
So, yeah.
Cobble the eyes of scrutiny.
He just seems really, really frustrated to you, Balgroth. But Yip Yap, you can see, or you can kind of sense, because you're a lizard, that he's frightened about something. Whether it's behind the door or somewhere else, happening in the castle, he is very frightened about something.
Something's out of your control. And you're in Isaiah, what is it that you is?
A letter.
I'm really scared.
A letter that looks like a bucket.
But
I think what you're getting at is he's insecure.
Yeah!
Like the Queen is unsecure. Is there a hostage situation?
I am... And he looks like he's about ready to just explode, like lemon grab style. You can see that Rye guards have started coming in from side doors, and they start to kind of back him up. Oop, that's the wrong one. And as you're looking at these guards, their images shimmer a little bit, and they start to look like you. One looks like Yip Yap, one looks like Balgroth, Isaiah, and one looks like Flori.
Oh, I read of this, I think.
Oh.
Now you listen to me. I am in charge, and you will not take another step.
Do you believe you're in charge?
I step a foot closer.
I literally take I literally move 10 feet closer.
Oh dear.
He tries to get you guys again, but he's so angry that he immediately just misses, and shards of prismatic glass kind of stick in by your feet. And as he's about to give the order to, I don't have a token for him, so I'm not going to bother putting one down. As he's about to give the order to start a fight, a Limrius comes flying through one of the windows at the top of the hall and lands in front of the Rye captain of the guard. And he kind of just shakes off his feathers. They were really colorful and kind of like a parrot's feathers, and they kind of just go back to being his normal arms. And he puts his hands out and he's like, okay, we're calm. Hi, my name is Roost. I am the Limrius captain of the guard here at this palace of the Queen. It seems you had the unfortunate happenstance of meeting the other captain of the guard, Nexus, who can be a bit touchy. What is it that you for... Oh, and he sees Flori, and he just kind of stops. What is it that you three need with the queen?
Make sure she's
To-
safe.
To protect her.
We're making
We
sure
are-
people like him, I say, pointing at Flori, do not cause any harm to her.
And Flori just kind of gives like a kind of
I'm
gesture.
right here. I didn't know I came here to
Like
be
that? Why
disrespected.
else were you here?
I didn't know I came here to be disrespected.
I was here to retrieve artifacts. Killing her was not my number one goal here.
You know what?
man.
You're all
Come
kind
on.
of in the bad people bucket as far as I'm concerned. What kind of person steals artifacts from a castle? It's not like they're just out in some random shrine somewhere.
Is it really stealing? It sounds more like reclaiming to me.
Yes. Thank you, tiny one. Reclaim it.
Ah,
You are frustrating. But you know what? I'm just going to... And he opens up his bottle and just starts drinking again.
it's that time. I pull out my
Typical.
flask and drink as well.
So Roost, the Limrius,
Typical.
he kind of takes off his helm, which was like gold and it had like a fake feather on the top of it. And he just kind of like, okay, I understand. And I appreciate you wanting to help the queen. However, we were given very specific orders to keep anyone from entering the bedchamber because we have it locked down, and none of the Satru can exit currently, and we are putting them back into their cages. If we were to open the door or a window or anything at this moment, who knows how many would get out again and start causing chaos across the entire city.
We've already taken out a few in self-defense
Have you?
of the the whatever you said. Aren't those like the big planty things?
No, the Satru are those.
Okay.
You saw them during the dinner.
The dance.
The dinner. Yes. They were in the cages singing.
Oh, the dances. Okay.
Yes. They are very dangerous. I don't approve of the queen keeping them, but she insists. So we are trapping them again. And
Are
we
they flammable?
Well, is the queen with those in her chambers?
He kind of glances at the kids and then back to you. Yes.
She's in there with a bunch of wild birds.
They aren't they aren't birds. Thank you very much. They are some other worldly thing.
Oh, well, that makes it much better, doesn't it? That's the relevant thing in this conversation. No, but really, we are here because these children were trapped in statues with murderers coming for them.
Though they weren't trapped in those statues. They know the drill for an attack like this, and they must go into their safety chambers during attacks. That is...
All right, but you have wild creatures of some sort in a chamber with, supposedly in the chamber with your queen.
Yes.
Have you
Well,
marked down
she's...
all the assassins yet?
all of it. There is only him. And he's there.
There were definitely more than one. Weren't there?
Not an assassin.
No, there weren't.
What?
Out of character, no, there weren't.
I thought there was one running outside and we were elsewhere. Was that the
No,
That
that
was-
was him.
That was
That was
Flori.
him.
Oh,
I
then why
mean-
are we looking for the queen?
Because we need to make sure that she's safe.
I mean, we've caught other creatures before. Maybe we can capture up the glowy dances.
Only, and I hate saying this, only Rai can contain those creatures due to the prismatic effects of their wings. And you hear Nexus scoff, and Romst kind of like shoots out one of his wings and hits Nexus in the face, and then gets back to his arm. Yes, the Rai are the only ones who can capture them because of
Then
their
why
wings.
isn't he in there helping?
Because he insists on being a outside help.
Oh.
Coward.
Hey, kind of like you guys when I got the that's a big word.
Huh?
The thing that grabbed onto my face in the well.
Octopus.
Yeah, that thing. Octopuma. Yeah.
One thing that I do not like is a coward. You have a coward as the captain of your guard.
Nexus kind of steps up. I am not a coward, okay? I am doing my job. I am doing what the queen told me, and you will listen. And he just kind of gets hit by Rom's swing again. Shush.
All right, you know what? No need for violence or argument. Let me just go retrieve my bird that you scared away, and we'll be off.
Oh, hey. Interesting.
I'd like to walk
Are
over
you
to my
sure that I
crow.
cannot kill him?
I would like to walk over to my crow and summon him down to me, and then sort of poof him. Well, he's at the door right now, right?
Currently, yeah, you had him fly like at the door.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go poof him into my hands, and then resummon him on the other side of the door.
Hey, wait. Where did it? What was that?
I had to get rid of didn't want him squawking around in this room. So, anyway.
Are you sure that I cannot kill him? I would be a better captain of the guard.
No, we
Oh,
that would start a war, and we don't need that right now. I
Rough.
appreciate you wanting to take up the mantle of the second captain of the guard, but I unfortunately cannot incite a war right now.
I'm going to sort of just put my face in my hands, and I'm going to see through my familiar's eyes. Let's on the other side of the door.
Bites my tongue to not commit various war crimes.
So
Go
on, Stephen. Sorry.
Balgroth, does this mean we're just gonna go home now?
No, yip.
Oh.
I need to make sure that Stolas and his sister are safe. Whether or not these,
Hey.
well, they want to make sure if they want to leave their queen defenseless.
I'm awesome captain of the guard.
Man. And Rom's is just kind of like holding his head. I'm trying. We were given orders by the queen as the captains of the guard to guard her door to make sure that no one goes in or out so the door isn't opened. I wish I was in there helping. I would love to be, but I would be eaten pretty quickly because I'm not a Ray. Sorry. And he just kind of like shrugs again. If it were up to me, I would kind of, and he kind of like looks over Balgroth, or he kind of looks over to Isaiah, and I need him. Look, I'm not saying that we wouldn't appreciate the help, but we just can't let you in. Isaiah, what you see on the other side, through your crow's eyes.
Oh no.
The queen, there are a lot of guards in there. Most of them are Rye, some of them are Limrius, but there are about 36 guards in the it's a very big bedchamber. The queen is up against, like, she is cornered and is currently being chomped on by several Satru as she is like, her mouth looks like it's screaming, but like there's waves coming out that you would know to be like a silencing spell so that no one outside the bedchamber hears her screaming. And her wings are like batting very aggressively at the Satru to put them into the cages that the Limrius guards are holding open.
So is she putting forth the silencing spell?
Yes.
Saying? Oh, okay. So she's not being like silenced as she screams.
She's doing it.
Okay, so she's handling things.
Everything's under control.
And then
everything's under control in there.
As the queen is like trying to do this, her one set of her eyes, she has 3, looks over at your crow, and then your crow is gone. It's not back to you, it's gone. It has been dispelled.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm fairly confident this situation is resolved. Yip yap. You can give me back that brazier I gave you a moment ago, and we'll be off.
What? But I haven't gotten to use it yet.
Hey, Flori speaks up and both the guards look at him with a lot of anger, and he's like, okay, listen.
I look at him too with that same amount of anger.
Listen, man, I'm being paid to do this. If I had a choice, I promise you I wouldn't be doing this. But your queen did steal a lot of really important artifacts for my god, and that's...
Flori, if
that's
you
not
don't
cool.
shut your maw this instant, I'll end you myself.
I'm gonna
I
try
will
anyway.
end him. I called
You're
him.
gonna lose. Take
Listen.
the L and move on. Don't take the artifacts too.
Listen, man, if I don't get them, I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well try all the things I have at my expense, you know? Anyway, he kind of walks up. He kind of walks up to he walks up to the guard that looks like him, and he's just kind of like looking at him and nodding. And
Ooh, I run over to the one that looks like me. Where is that?
that one is this one.
Okay. I run and I look at the
And-
stump. Oh.
Yeah, it's the same. And he punches the one that looks like him. It doesn't
Wow.
hit. Why am I getting 8s? What is this? That's the third one. That's the third thing I've rolled, and it was an 8. Am I
You roll a
cursed?
D8?
All right, boss battle today. Let's fight the final boss, guys.
And as he does that, yeah, you guys, it's initiative time.
Oh no! You know what? After I'm killing them, I'm
Wait.
killing you.
You just attacked them?
Yes. But now
Now-
now Nexus, the captain of the guard, is very much intent on also attacking all of you.
Okay, just a quick pause for everybody. Do
Yes.
we have a reason that we would want to side with this person instead of nuking him into oblivion to show that we are not with him?
I mean, those artifacts are from my god, too.
Listen, man, come on! I helped get your buddy out of jail. You can do me a quick solid.
Oh, you act like that was helpful.
What are you talking about? I don't even like the guy.
He's more of an acquaintance, really, you know.
Who, me or the guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, man, I'm trying here. I really
Like I
need
said,
to do
after
this.
we kill them, I'm killing you.
No, don't kill them. Stolas is right there. These are his guards. Just we knock them out or try to resolve this peacefully.
Yeah, I don't have those abilities.
Balgroth, you absolutely do.
Great, now I've got the 8 curse.
It's great.
Yeah. Sucks to suck, man. I'm sorry.
Right in front of my gallon of milk.
What?
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 I'm
Yeah,
so
watch your
confused by this
lactose
turn.
profanity.
Watch your profanity.
So I am going to take a second to just put everything I need on screen right now. And y'all can talk amongst yourselves if you so wish.
When I will leave.
Oop, that's not it.
I don't know if we're gonna win this. I honestly don't, because this is.
Oh.
Why don't we just kill this dude? Because he's already a bad dude. And be like, hey, we're not looking to fight a whole army right now, fellas.
I mean,
How about
he's
we
not
just go home
bad.
and call it a night?
He's just misunderstood. Also, look at what I found at Goodwill.
He's literally like, I think I'll murder people to steal stuff.
Are you showing that?
Also, look at what I found in Goodwill.
Guys, look!
Guys,
Am
look
I
what
cool?
I found.
Am I cool?
Oh my goodness.
You guys think
I'm a bounty hunter now.
I can't do my nerd voice over my yip yip voice. You guys think Cindy wants me to prom now?
Guys, I'm ready to the prom. Please.
Oh my goodness.
That should
Y'all
not be.
are.
That should not be Yip Yap because the implication is Yip Yap's people he's familiar with were all siblings or cousins. So
No.
Right in front of my column. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh yeah. You
Oh
know,
my
you should
gosh.
drink a gallon of milk a day.
what?
I was a big boy then.
No,
What?
girl, to be lacking toes intolerance.
I was a 276er.
What? Are you okay, Dale? Have you lost the
I mean,
plot?
I'm no longer a 276er. It was definitely an improvement from being a 174, though.
What does that even mean?
I don't even know, fam.
I
I
don't-
don't even know. I don't feel
Like
like
in
save
100
your
pounds
future
in
is
milk.
frightened until it takes for 1
Okay.
minute or until it takes
You
a gallon.
gained
Alrighty.
100 pounds of milk.
Yes, basically.
Should have drank low fat.
Nah, man, whole milk's where it's at.
I mean, you've got a point. but
I ain't
had
in
to
for the
make
water.
joke.
This is for
What
the
about water?
birds.
Water is for the birds.
Let's see.
No,
What are my
that's fine.
AoE spells that put everybody to sleep? No.
Okay.
God did distinctly choose not to make birds drink lava. But he could have.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Bird.
So yeah, after Flori, and also to clear things up, this one looks like Flori, that one looks like Yip Yap. This one looks like Balgroth, and that one looks like Isaiah.
Wait, which one looks like me? I wasn't paying attention.
Upright.
I'll tell you what,
Okay.
which one looks like Isaiah? I'm going to kill him first.
And these two, the ones with the red dots are Limrius, and then the one standing next to Nexus is Roost, the guard.
Yip
Okay.
Yap, Balgroth, let's just take a step back quickly and let them handle business here.
I'm just looking at myself. I'm not doing anything.
What if we had the ability to basically control the ones that looked like us?
You do not. That's not how this works.
But that would have been so cool.
But why not?
Anyway, so starting
You and
the
I are gonna fight.
oh, geez. Starting the battle is the Limrius up here, and because the Limrius ones aren't too keen on fighting y'all, he's just gonna take a step back and see where this goes. However, this one works for Nexus, so it's going to attack. It is going to attack. Try to attack.
There's two different police
Flori.
departments in this town.
Yeah, I think we should just let them, like, curb stomp Flori real quick. Just like, you know, Green Lantern versus Darkseid's minions in Justice League War.
He is
Dog.
going to. He's
They
going
dog
to
so hard
fly
there.
up. He is going to fly up about 10 feet into the air from his current location, and he's going to throw his spear at Flori, which doesn't hit because I suck at rolling right now.
Hey, it wasn't an 8.
But
This is why you gotta gear.
Flori is going to use his reaction to try and catch it as it's being thrown at him.
Oh,
Oh,
he's a monk.
we got a slap fighter in our midst.
Oh, that's only if it hits. Oh, never mind then. He's just going to look at it and kind of shrug, and then the Rai is just going to keep staying up in the air, about 10 feet up. Yip Yap.
I'm just gonna keep admiring this tail and acting I want to act non-threateningly. Can I persuade them that I'm not a threat? Yip Yap uses patheticness.
Don't kobolds have that? Do a persuasion.
Actually, wait
Just
a second. There is an ability about this.
You can just do a persuasion right now if you want, and we can just go by that.
Sure. And then I want to read the ability because it's hilarious, but I don't have it written down yet. But it is a hilarious ability. Please. Oh!
Oh my god!
That one.
You end up offending him because he doesn't like the fact that he doesn't have a tail. and he. Hold on.
Hey, you and me both, bro.
That doesn't hit. He tries to like slash at you, and it just doesn't. He's just trying to get you away from him at this point. Yeah. Do you want to attack him?
No,
All right.
I'm
Is that your turn?
non-threatening. That's really all I've got.
All right. So, the Limrius captain of the guard, Roost, is up next, and he's kind of like, he's really over Nexus's like attitude, so he's going to pull his rapier out and swing at him.
Mutiny.
Oh.
It doesn't hit. What the hell?
You know, maybe it's best that we
I
handle
mean,
this
you're the
peacefully,
DM. You have built-in inspiration. Try again.
Oh,
Nah, I'm fine. Is it
Wait,
set?
No, I like this. I like that we're really not going to fight each other today.
can we say I used my kobold ability and explain what it does?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Grovel, cower, and beg. As an action on your turn, you cower pathetically to distract nearby foes. Until the end of your next turn, your allies gain advantage on attack rolls against enemies within 10 feet of you that can see you. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest. From Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Awesome. You can use that in your next turn if you want.
Okay.
No.
Ah,
Hold on.
boy. I wish I still have my sleep spell.
But there's a kobold from Chicago.
All right. I almost want to just hold person this Flori fellow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hold person Flori. All right,
There we go.
There we go. He's got to do a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom. Oh, that's what I get the nat 20 on.
Well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do a quick try again on him with my reaction. So he's got to reroll that.
No.
Oh, okay. He has to re-roll it. Oh my god!
And go!
God said no.
What is happening with my roll?
God said no.
Duality
That
roll.
animal. How
Oh my
about
goodness.
no?
Okay, so that,
Vegeta, yes!
does that end your turn?
That ends my turn. Everyone calm down!
No.
So that leads us. He did his turn. So next up, it's this Limrius, who's like starting to get this Limrius up here. He's starting to get kind of wary of what's happening because it seems now that people are actually starting to fight. So he's just kind of like also kind of just watching and waiting and seeing what happens. And then it's Balgroth's turn to do something.
So now I have a choice: either you or you. Question is, which one is closer? 5, 10, 15, 20. You.
Wait, who are you
So-
attacking? Who are you attacking?
Oh, the one right beside the what is it, the Limrius?
You're attacking the Limrius captain?
No, the
Or
one
you're
beside
attacking
him.
Nexus. You're attacking
Yeah,
Nexus.
Yeah, I'm attacking Nexus.
Alright, I can deal with that.
So I use my running speed to run up to Nexus. I still have enough for an attack. So I here we go. Roll 20. You gotta do this for me. I am hitting him with my Divine Smite and my Blade of Vengeance. 26.
Ah. At first he looks kind of like annoyed that you're walking up to him, but then he notices that you are like fully prepared to hit him, and he just like, and then you hit him. So go ahead and roll.
You're approaching me.
Oh,
Yeah, so roll damage.
and he's not undead nor fiend. Okay.
Yeah.
14
Or
is
is
fiend
he?
and 11
No.
slashing.
That is 25. So, yeah, he just kind of like takes that, and he just kind of looks up at you like, why? Wait, what did I do? Like he's rethinking his entire life in this moment. He's just like, he's like
I
on one
do not-
knee, just like in pain.
Don't kill him!
I do not suffer cowards lightly. And then I look at him and then cast Hunter's Mark.
No!
Oh no, he can track
It's not
him.
gonna kill him. It's just Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, so you're gonna deal more damage to him when you kill him.
Yeah.
It's like punching 3PO and putting a restraining bolt on him.
Okay. Next up is Flori's turn, and he is going to see that Nexus is down. So he's gonna... Wait, no, that would give an opportunity attack. Does it?
If he takes my kill, I am literally taking his life.
Balgroth, you weren't supposed to kill.
You know what? He's
I'm just
decided he doesn't
saying.
want to get. He decided he's not going to get closer to Balgroth. And he is going to. He has 3 attacks, and he is going to just punch the hell out of this Rai that looks like him. Oh my goodness!
You had one, and then you missed both times. You got happy with that first one, and then
Yeah,
you
that
just
first
missed the
one.
other 2.
That first one hits. So I believe 9 bludgeoning.
I
All right.
believe in cold.
He gets him like square in the jaw, and then because of that, it steps back, so he can't get the other 2 hits, and he just kind of like stumbles forward. So that would be 20.
We're singing right.
That's all he can do. So next up is the Rai that he punched. It's going to just straight up try and stab him.
I
with a
mean, can you
spear.
blame him?
That does not hit, so it's not his turn no more.
Bruh.
Oof.
Next up is the one that looks like Balgroth, and it's going to go over to Yip Yap and try and stab Yip Yap because it has noticed a fight has started.
No, please. I'm a not a fighter. I'm a rogue, not a fighter.
Oh, poor baby!
No.
Oh no!
Who can say where the road goes?
Okay, so I'm going to state this because I should have stated this at the beginning. None of the guards, except for Nexus, are aiming to kill. Only Nexus wants to kill. This guard, no matter how much damage it's... Well, yeah. I meant the attackers. No matter how much damage this does...
attacker.
No matter how much damage this ends up doing to Yip Yap, you don't have to do death saves, okay?
It's going to shatter your pelvis, Yip Yap.
Okay, that's only 6 piercing. You're fine.
Get off of me, you wildebeest.
Ah!
You're fine.
My spleen is broken.
Anyway, so this Limrius now is just going to be like, and it's going to fly towards the Rai that stabbed Yip Yap, and it is going to stab that Rai.
What?
We're inciting today. Ooh, that hits.
We're falling apart to wartime.
That's 2 piercing. Okay.
These guards are not really doing much damage. Are you sure the queen is safe with these guys?
Hey, it's fine, man.
Yes, the
I
Queen's
mean,
Yeah.
come on,
right
these
here.
guys are missing their
Yeah.
shots and they aren't doing too much damage. This is worse
Yeah.
than Stormtrooper aim. My
Yeah,
gosh.
this is a little bit like
Hamilton's up in
expecting.
here.
This is a
This
little
is
bit
the
like
one that looks
expect.
like Isaiah.
This is like
sorry.
expecting the hobbits to protect a treant.
The one that looks like Isaiah is gonna try and stab Balgroth. So it's gonna move over.
Yeah, try is the.
You know
try
he's
is
going
the
to hold it
proper
against me, though. He'll
Going
find
to
a
do-
way.
Isaiah, why are you doing that? Isaiah, how could you?
That doesn't hit. So
How could
moving
you
on
miss?
to
He's
Yip
5
Yap.
feet in front of you.
Yip Yap.
I am going to cower, grovel, and beg.
Awesome.
And
So
I'm gonna consider to the Nexus guard attacking me. So I'm gonna consider the guard that attacked the guard that hurt me a friend. So an ally, so he gets advantage on his next attack. I'm gonna make
Mhm.
sure that goes into chat.
Just
And
don't make sure that he attacks you.
and with that also, I am gonna pull down my Mask of Shadows. And after I go invisible, I'm gonna drop down to all fours and skitter away.
Serpentine.
Like
Does
a
that-
crab.
That doesn't incite. Does that incite opportunity attacks?
They
I
can't see him,
mean,
so no.
I mean, he can't be
Can-
seen.
Yeah.
True. True. You're wearing the mask. I'm sorry. I completely missed that.
so I mean,
Gary the
I
mask.
would think
Huh?
I would think it's fair if they tried to slash it where I was, as long as they got disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
It's like, please don't do this.
You just gave her an opportunity to double crit on
Oh.
you.
Please, I have so much to live for. There's a girl in Sione. And
Does any of that hit?
nope.
All right, then. They have no idea where you went.
Ah,
And they're just
nope.
looking around all confused now.
Where
So
did he go?
next up is Roost, and again he's going to just straight up try and stab at Nexus. And that does hit. He's gonna stab Nexus's wing.
Is he gonna take my kill?
You know, I don't want to incite a war. Oh, things are kicking off. War.
Exactly. Oh, I am
He
ready
has a lot
to
of
commit
pent up rage
various.
at Nexus.
I
He
am
just-
ready to commit various war crimes.
He has a lot of
He just
pent up rage at Nexus.
He just pulls out a little beret and a mustache and pulls out a spray paint can.
Isaiah, it's your turn.
How do both Nexus and Flori look?
Well, one's a Ryan, one's a Limrius.
Nexus looks like
I attacked
he's
again.
about. Nexus looks like he's about to start crying because he's been hit so much and he's a wuss. Flori looks fine because he hasn't been hit at all. I'm sorry. He's like,
I'd like to neutralize both of them.
all
I don't know if
right.
Well,
Good,
they
easy
acids or
pickings
bases?
for me.
If you want to neutralize them, you should have asked if they were acids or bases.
Maybe I'll just take Balgroth's kill to intimidate people and get them to stop.
Sir, I will attack you.
And this is how the Hands of Vengeance became just Balgroth
Vengeance.
and Yip Yap.
Just vengeance.
And Kano, technically.
Our new party, Yip Yap, Balgroth, and whatever the good guard's name is.
It's Roost.
Roost.
All right, I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
The roosts of vengeance.
Sick. That didn't load properly. Is that just me?
No, we'll
You
rename
just said,
the
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We'll rebrand the Roosters.
So, all right. So,
The
Flori
Roosters
is
of
going to
Vengeance.
take 8 damage, and then the captain's going to take 4 damage.
Baka.
You got it. Cool.
Bastard.
He's
Not
full
so
on.
bad.
Nexus is like full on crying. After
Everyone
that missile
calm
hits him, he's
down.
just like,
By the way, oops, but everyone calm down.
ah! He's just like having a. He's like on the verge of a panic attack.
And
Anyway, is that your
Balgroth
turn?
is just standing above him, blade in hand. Literally everything about you disgusts me. You are a terrible warrior. You are a terrible leader. You are bad. Everything you are is bad. You belong in the trash.
Isaiah, is that
Bad
your
at
turn?
fighting. Bad at life. Bad in general.
Calm down.
Jeez.
Isaiah, is that your turn?
I think
cannot
I'll let that
tell.
be my turn.
Cool. If you were nodding, I could not see you. Okay,
There you go.
so the one that looks like Yip Yap, confused now that Yip Yap is gone, it's going to attack the Limbrius that attacked his friend. So
Mutiny.
honestly, that's
Literally
what's
just
happening.
gang
right now.
up on the.
Just
Doesn't
imagine when
hit.
just imagine when the queen walks out
Oh yeah.
and
Ah,
she sees
how-
this happening.
Now that my kingdom is secure.
He's gonna attack him with a spear. It's probably it does hit. Oh, bet. Okay.
Actually, wait a
Word?
second. Wait a second. He left my space. Like, do I get an
What's it
opportunity attack?
I thought you left.
Oh, did you just move like 5 feet away?
I moved. My token's still there. I moved 5 feet away from him. He's still within range.
Oh, yeah, go ahead
Oh.
and yeah. Him.
Out
While
of
I do this math.
out of the nothing, he hears just a soft koboldish chuckle as 3 daggers fly out of invisibility.
I can't believe you guys right now.
See how many of them hit, my man. This one, which
That's
is
1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Dagger. Okay, that should be 2 hits.
I mean,
The lowest was
yes,
an 8.
that's 2 hits.
Oh my gosh.
All right, 8 and 6. That is 14. So
Why are we attacking the good
he-
guys? That's what I want to know right now.
I'm
These are like
attacking.
the good guys of the good guys.
Anyway, Balgroth, your turn.
I'm sorry, they're the aggressors.
No, they're
so
literally.
I-
Oh my gosh, you people.
I raise my sword at what is it, Nexus?
Yes, he's the one
I
crying
say-
right now.
I say, give me one reason why I should let you live.
Give me a reason.
He's like having a panic. I'm the royal guard.
That's
Balgroth,
not an
don't
excuse.
kill him!
That's not an excuse. Try again.
No!
I have a plan. The
He's
nothingness
like-
shouts
He's
out.
like fully like his wings are like folding down and he's like curling into a ball.
Balgroth, do not kill him.
Why?
Because
The
you
Royal
can't
Guard
just
sounds like
kill the
needs
Royal Guard.
the Royal
Yeah, I
Guard
can.
sounds like needs royal
You ought
fluff.
not just kill the Royal Guard.
Also, by the way, Stolas is still fully just standing behind Nexus.
What kind of message does that send to
Uh.
Stolas? Just going around executing people and supporting thieves and criminals.
Yeah, the
Won't
child.
somebody
is still
think of the children?
Good thing Kano isn't here.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna be right. Like, I was gonna say, I'm like, Stolas has seen me kill people.
He's not his own guards.
Stolas
anger-
just. I would like to let you know that because you're probably looking at Stolas every once in a while, he just. He really doesn't care for Nexus, and that's very clear on his face.
Okay, but like,
It's like,
would you want-
yo,
would
fam,
you
I
want
didn't
your
like
bad
him either,
babysitter
man.
to be smoked in front of you? Is that the kind of childhood we want this kid to have? Like, oh man,
Hey,
this babysitter's so mean. Oh, kill the high schooler. Okay.
High schooler.
I mean, hey, you know that.
Analogy.
Hey, you know, school doesn't take care of bullies, so you tell your kid, hey, you know, got to defend yourself. That's part of growing up.
System doesn't
Well,
take
Why
care
are
of
you
you
giving me this
do-
moral dilemma right when I am in the middle of my bloodlust?
Balgroth,
Has-
you do whatever you feel is necessary.
I will silvery barbs you.
You
Have
do
more than-
whatever you feel
Have
is
more than
necessary.
6 seconds transpired.
I look.
All
at
of
him.
this is internal dialogue.
Yeah, I know. I look at him
Balgroth, no.
with anger,
No.
Just
with
Isaiah.
frustration, and then with slight pity.
His internal dialogue is just Isaiah over one shoulder and then Yip Yap over the other, like, hit him, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out.
Murder.
Don't
Knock him
start
out.
a war.
Kill him.
I don't want to.
I look
Anyway.
at him with pity as I attack the person who tried to attack me right here, the one beside me.
Right.
I smite him instead.
That is the one that looks like Isaiah.
Yes.
Oh, that looked way too easy.
So yeah, no, that hits, man. I don't
No
know what you
hesitation,
expect
no
from these
nothing.
guys. Oh, okay.
As
Put
though
it
I
in
didn't
damage.
by an
God.
attack like that.
He's not dead, but like he's immediately just on the ground. And it is still Isaiah, by the way. Hitting him doesn't get rid of the illusion. It's Isaiah fully on the ground.
You're saying it was me, like I'm not taking this damage.
Yeah, no.
I didn't agree to
It's
this.
the illusion of Isaiah on the ground bleeding and gasping for air because
Like,
his ribcage has
I've
just been
stunned
broken.
him.
Somewhat, yes. You could say that.
Oh,
I guess.
Let's
This is
see.
too much
Do
fun.
I'm thinking. Is anybody like with low health or anything?
Hi. I'm invisible though. You can't. You
I
just
could
see.
use
You just
Yeah,
see blood
I can't
falling
see him
onto the
anyway.
carpet.
There's like drops of blood falling from nothing onto the red
Jeez,
carpet, so no
dude.
one sees it.
Oh yeah, well I can't really do anything because I'm out of actions. I mean, I could use a bonus action to mark the to mark the guy that I just attacked, but
Jokes
Oh
on
yeah,
you.
didn't you
Kobold.
hunt? Oh, never mind.
Jokes
yeah,
on you, Kobold.
I already put Hunter's mark on Nexus, so I really don't need to do anything else. I could just sleep here.
Jokes on you. Kobold blood is radioactive green. That's a joke.
Okay.
Radioactive.
Actually, that does remind me. As you guys are beating the snot out of these rye, their blood is green and blue. So the Isaiah that's bleeding on the ground is bleeding green and blue blood.
lit.
Yeah.
It's like bioluminescent too.
Maybe don't
Yeah.
light it up. That sounds like the fluids in a car.
Lit. Anyway, I'm done. My turn is done.
You don't have to
All
kill
right.
them. You just have
I
to-
leave them both literally crying and bleeding in front of me.
Something you do often.
None of that hits. Flori sucks at fighting for some reason, I guess.
Good.
Hello, I
Well, what-
scared him.
The one that looks like Flori is also like dodging all of the punches. So it's awesome.
Weave.
Just like in the air serpentining.
And he is going to. Oop. The one that Flori is attacking is going to attack him back. It doesn't hit. They're not doing good with each other right now.
I told you they're terrible guards.
Next up is the Rye that looks like Balgroth, and it is attacking the Limrius that attacked him, which is this one. And doesn't hit. They suck at their job, man. I don't know what.
What have I been saying? I could literally.
This is kind of
take
perfect.
care. I can replace the entire guard, and nobody would bat an eye.
This
I
is
joined the
kind of
boots.
perfect because I did kind of imagine these guards as being incompetent. So
I
anyway, the
joined the-
advantage that you gave that Limrius, then that's the advantage to attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For the friendlies.
Flop,
Also to
flop.
comment on what Balgroth was saying. I joined the Brute Squad. You had the Brute Squad.
Was that one just? Yes. Okay. So it hits him, and that is the one that looks like Balgroth. It's 2 piercing. Okay. Next up is the one that looks like Isaiah, who is currently bleeding out on the floor, but he's still gonna try. He's actually no, he can't do that up close. He's just gonna like try and stab Balgroth's leg or something.
Try.
15 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
All right then. He's losing blood quickly. Yip yap.
I come up behind whatever his name is, the quivering, sniveling snob of a captain.
Nexus.
And I just raise up my shield with both hands while still invisible and just gong the metal dome of it right on top of his head to knock him out.
Roll to knock him out, I guess.
What do I roll for that?
Just do an unarmed strike, and I'll see if it knocks him out. I don't fucking know.
So that's, I believe...
I think I can roll like a, maybe a strength check. Or con. Would that be strength or con?
That would be... Oh, for him, that'd probably be like con?
I'll just do con.
There's no way he sees it coming.
So roll with advantage then, to hit him.
Oh, okay.
Because he can't see you, yeah. He's also, like, pathetic as hell, so...
/R 1d20 plus... What's my strength modifier? 0.
So just a d20.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I should say 2d20? Would that be 2 separate rolls? No, that'd be 1 roll.
Yeah, it would be combined.
Plus 0. And then...
You don't have to add the +0. Oh, yeah, no. So you bring the shield down on his head, and he's just like, ha, and he doesn't get knocked out, but he is kind of sad now.
I lift up my mask and go, I'm your worst nightmare. And I want to use my advantage to try again.
Your advantage.
Yeah,
Or
well,
your-
my inspiration.
There you go. Yeah, that's right.
There
I was
you
saying. He's just sobbing.
Who are you? Your worst
Actually-
nightmare.
Yep. Also roll an intimidation just for funsies.
Yes.
That still doesn't hit him, but, you know, for
Dang it.
funsies.
Dang.
I just boop him on the head again. For no effect. I'm not strong enough. I'm using my bad arm that got hurt. Intimidation.
He's not like terribly frightened of you, but he's clearly unnerved by the fact that you just appeared out of nowhere and hit him on the head with a shield.
Why is this cute baby attacking me?
I'm
Anyway.
your worst nightmare.
So Roost is just like living for this. And he's gonna stop.
Love the smell of fear.
He's gonna stop attacking Nexus because he doesn't really want to kill Nexus.
I do.
He's going to fly up and over Nexus to get to Flori, and because he's up in the air, he's going to do a wing attack.
Wants to swing.
Ooh, that hits. So he goes up into the air about 20 feet and then just zooms down at Flori to knock him over.
So it's basically like a homing attack.
Yeah. 10 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he gets pushed 10 feet back. So he basically gets knocked out and then he gets pushed up against this pillar. Like, bonks his head. That was my glasses. But you know what? It's for effect. So, yeah, Actually, I want to see if he gets knocked out because of that.
Oh, if he doesn't, he's about to.
Oh, he gets knocked out. That's a nat 1. So, yeah, Flori is straight up just unconscious now.
Well, that's a load off my back.
So, Isaiah, your turn.
Um,
I love
So
it.
one's
Alright,
already
well, that
groveling
puts
for his
an
life,
end to
one's knocked
everything.
out. What are we going to
glad we
do?
resolved that relatively peacefully. You're welcome for the help, by the way. But yes, let's get this one back to prison and make sure none of your artifacts get stolen, I say as I sort of walk over to start tying him up.
Okay, no one's going to stop you. Yep. Any thoughts on that?
I'm just gonna try again to just bash the guy if I can.
It's not your turn. I was asking if you had a reaction.
Like the reaction to tying him up so that they don't get any
No,
jewels.
I just keep menacing him.
Yip Yap Volgroth, stand down, please.
Why?
So this Rye is
It's
Wow.
over.
going
it's his fault this fight even happened, and he's done now.
I got blood on my suit.
You know what?
You're to fight the robot.
Dale, roll a persuasion. And we'll see if this fight really does end.
All right.
Rolls a nat 1 and a dragon comes out.
Accidentally
Okay.
summons a dragon.
You know what? That 14 is going to convince the 2 Limrius guards to back off and leave the
Stop
fight.
stabbing each other.
Yeah, well, they weren't stabbing each other. And also, this one that Balgroth was beating on, the one who was disguised as Isaiah, is going to also move away from the fight.
Yo, fam, I only hit him once.
He not happy, though.
He is not happy.
Okay.
Stupid racist Limrius. I pull the mask back down and I hide.
So this Rai, because it is his turn, he is going to now. So you have the mask back on, yeah?
Yes.
Did you move?
What do you mean?
Move.
We're about to find out.
I said I did, but
You
it
know
is
what?
technically not
Doesn't
my
matter.
turn.
You missed.
So yeah, doesn't hit. He tries stabbing at the darkness and does nothing. Balgroth.
I attack the darkness.
I look at Nexus, my sword glowing in green/white divine light. I point to his throat.
Okay.
Do you yield?
And he breathes fire at you.
He just kind of like looks up, and you can see he's clearly like conflicted with the orders he was given, and also the fact that he's terrified of you.
I
And
sort
they're
of
just,
just
like,
avert
kind of-
my eyes from the whole situation. No?
And he's just like, he's like weighing out the options in his head. Okay. I am sorry. He's like trying to like wipe away his tears. I'm sorry. Will you? Oh, and this like he just looks so pained, like emotionally and physically. Will you help us with the queen?
Aha! I knew he was lying.
Balgroth lifts up his sword and sheathes it.
And he just like slumps down.
I look to the prince.
That ends the fire.
When it comes, and I look at him straight in the eyes. When it comes to difficult people, there will always be time for mercy.
Moral compass.
So yeah, Stolas is just kind of like he kind of looks at
Hey, I'm
Nexus.
trying here. I
No.
wasn't used to being a leader.
So Stolas looks down at Nexus and just kind of kicks him in the head. Doesn't do any damage.
Stolas,
I wipe.
Mean.
I just realized that would be gross. I was gonna say that I wipe the blood so that he can see my hand to high five him.
Simba.
So-
I hold Stolas up.
So yeah, Roost kind of like composes himself and he waves one of his wing arms to dismiss the guards, leaving just him and Nexus. I'm clicking the wrong thing. Leaving just him and Nexus. And Flori is tied up because Roost knocked him out. He starts to come to now as the battle kind of ends, and I'm going to stop this music so I can focus on talking. Okay, cool. So Flori is just kind of like, hey, Oh, come on, man. Please.
Shut
Please.
up. No, shut up.
What?
Shut up right now, you. Shut up. Getting us into fights with the Royal Guard. What is wrong with you? For some junk?
It's not
Ruin my
junk.
suit, man.
Don't you?
Oh, now you're on his side again.
Me?
What?
Me or Yip Yap?
No, yip yap.
Oh, okay.
I just want to reclaim what belongs to my god.
Then you can do that when we're done. If I decide you live.
Or just don't do that, because who cares?
And besides, you started this entire fight. You deserve to be like this.
Really?
I need those. I need them back.
So help me, I will destroy them myself.
You
If you don't-
can't.
Oh, you have not seen my ingenuity in destroying things that matter to people.
Jesus.
Shoot, he's right. Including family members.
Bruh. Why are we going into real life, Jerry?
So, Flori just kind of like hangs his head down as he's tied up. Can't really do anything.
Is your god honored by common thievery?
In some
Hey.
circles. In some circles. Depends on what head you're talking to, but in some circles.
Pathetic.
You're just a human. You don't have
What do you
anything to
mean,
believe in.
just?
Humans are dying out. You're not going to be around much longer.
Be around longer than you if you don't shut your maw. Anyway.
I'll just come back to life. I've done it before.
Oh, is that what they tell you?
I mean, I did die twice before this.
Mhm.
And I know the Radiance will bring me back a third time to finish out her mission.
Everything comes in threes. Anyway, I turn
I
to
begins
Nexus.
to come up with an idea of a soul cage. Just going fast. Just
Soul cage.
So,
Yip
yeah.
Yap's just randomly eating
So
something from a jar, and you just take it. Like magic jar.
sell someone else's soul to the devil.
So,
Good idea.
so yeah, as you guys are having this conversation with Flori, Nexus kind of like slowly gets up to his feet and tries to spread out his wings, one of which is now permanently damaged because Roost stabbed through it, breaking some of the glass that makes up his wing. And now he's just like, and he goes to like attack him, but then he remembers that Balgroth is standing right there, and he just kind of like sinks back down and walks.
Can I find the broken glass on the ground?
Yeah.
I scoop it up. I keep
Roll a dex save. This stuff is sharp.
it. Uh-oh. Shut up.
You can get a couple pieces into your bag. I'm assuming you have a pouch or something. But you get like a couple cuts on your hands. You don't lose any health, but you get a couple cuts.
All right, is this
I don't lose any fingers.
Yeah, that's a bit of his wing.
Oh, you know what? I might pick up a piece of his wing too.
Roll a dex save.
All right.
Is one of his hands going to come into my space?
No, there's other shards around.
You know, no, I'm using Mage Hand to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if your hand comes into my space, I'm stabbing it with a shard.
So yeah, you can pick up. So to describe the wing of specifically Nexus, because his wings are a lot different. Well, not a lot different, but are visibly different from other just average Rye guards or Rye folk. His wings are made up of red and oranges, whereas normally the guards and folk are made up of cooler colors like purple, blue, and green. His wings they're like a mosaic of sorts that represents a sunset on each wing. But now one of his wings has a like hole in it where the sun of that mosaic was.
I will have to study this for future use.
So Roost kind of like rolls out his neck and he's just like, all right, Nexus, go away. You three.
Oh, one. Do I win?
Will
Okay.
you help? Yes. The queen is in a... And he's going to look at the children and just be like... The queen is in trouble. And we would very much appreciate any help that you three could offer. Granted, it is hard for non-Rai to collect Satru.
I'm waking up.
Oh, her internet's
Ah, that's why.
I guess I'm the DM now by default. So everyone level down to level 0. No proficiency.
Dale, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm the strongest one of the party.
Oh, I had no idea. I thought I was the strongest.
Oh, I need to go retrieve my daggers from that Rise torso.
Isn't that that's the funniest thing with the thief? It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. I just need to get those from your thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's a deep one, isn't it? Ooh. Is that your heart? Wow.
Oh no. Oh mercy.
Is that what pericardial fluid looks like? Incredible.
Wow. Oh, that is
You
terrible.
probably don't need that organ.
Yeah. I mean, you have a redundant nervous system, don't you? You
Yep,
don't.
Yep, surgeon simulator. Oh no, that's fine. That's the a pen. That's the pen. Yeah.
That's the appendicitis.
Yeah. We can just. It's actually better if you cut that open and just leave it in. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Ribs? Oh, who needs ribs? Ribs just get in the way of
I eat
breathing.
ribs.
Okay.
Well, my strength is 17 right now, so
I thought you had a plus
That's
7 to
not
your
bad.
attack.
I was literally ending this
Oh.
as I was talking. So that's awesome. I'm glad the stream didn't just end.
no, we're good.
So yeah, do you guys agree to help with the queen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
You have my daggers that I need to retrieve from your soldier.
Okay, so yeah, Nexus kind of helps Flori up to his feet because he really can't do anything else, and he's too scared to do anything else than just moving this prisoner now. And Roost, I keep wanting to call him Romst. Roost is about to open the doors, and that is where we end the session because I just saw lightning out my window. That's insane. That's probably why the Wi-Fi went out. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end the session. Because I do want Kano here for the bigger fight.
Big bad.
Technically,
Big
mini boss.
bad
We need
evil.
like
As
a
for-
hit in there.
As for this session, that was a fun fight. I'm sorry if it dragged a little bit.
Oh, it was great.
You are all level 4 now, and I will let Dennis know. Because even Kano has to level up, unfortunately, because he wasn't here. But he has to level up to be fair.
He leveled up.
I woke up and I got punched in the face, and now I suddenly feel stronger.
Whoa, I could take on a mountain lion.
So yes, you are all level 4. Congrats. Okay, yeah. And that is going to be this session. I don't know if I'm going to do this weekly. This might be bi-weekly. I'll let you guys know. Bye.
Boy.
Everyone.
Wow.